a post.
Yep.
I made a post saying I was doing an Ask Me Anything video, and some people did respond using Curious Cat, Instagram, Facebook. I told everyone that they can ask me any question that they wanted to ask me and that I would answer in a video. And Sarah's here to help say the question.
Ask the question. Here we go.
Okay.
Who was Anon? They asked all the questions. Oh wait, that's
Anonymous.
Who is this Anon? Because he's really curious. Your tell-all video about your relationships earlier this year was beautiful.
Thanks.
What do you think contributed to your low self-esteem during some of the relationships?
This is a hard question. She started with the hardest one. Why? Great. I would say when I was younger, I didn't have a good sense of self-worth, I think, based off of my looks. When you're younger, looks matter so much. You get made fun of if you don't look a certain way. And I think that contributed to my low self-esteem. What I had to learn now that I'm older is that just because someone does something disrespectful to you, it's not a reflection of who you are. And I think it took me a long time to understand that, because if someone did something that I didn't like or that was disrespectful, not faithful, I would take it out on myself. Like, oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, I'm not pretty enough. Oh, this person's prettier than me. Oh, what did I do wrong? And a lot of times they do make you feel that way.
Seriously.
They make you feel like it's your fault.
Yeah. It's hard not to be insecure in those situations.
So I think as you get older, you realize that person actually probably has insecurities about themselves. It's not you, and there's nothing wrong with you.
And it comes with, as you grow and learn yourself more, and your self-worth increases.
Just because someone did something doesn't mean you're not pretty. It doesn't mean that you're not smart. It doesn't mean that you didn't do enough for somebody. It just means that they got some issues that they got to figure out. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food right now is guacamole. It's a food, right? It's a snack.
What? It is.
Okay.
What do you eat with it? You got this spoonfuls of guacamole?
Guacamole, pizza.
What do you eat with your
and sushi? I don't know.
Chips? Vegetables?
I just love guacamole. Like, I can.
So you can eat it by the spoon?
Yes. Am I supposed to have one favorite?
No, I mean,
okay.
Sushi.
Sushi, guac, New York style pizza. New York style pizza.
The big ass slices?
They don't have to be big, Sarah.
Oh, I thought that's like the New York thing. The humongous slice you have to hold with like two hands.
It's just thin. It's just thin.
Who did you regret having lunch with? Is there one person?
I'm gonna assume this is Leo Bonnie saying, who do you regret not having lunch with? I don't regret it. It was snowing outside.
Okay. What are your goals? Who do you look up to for inspiration? How do you evaluate success in the daily?
Oh.
We'll stop there.
Okay. My biggest goal is to inspire others.
So who do you look up to for inspiration?
Honestly, I find myself recently looking up to my friends because I have a pretty successful circle around me. They keep me grounded and they are accomplishing so many things. When I see them doing the thing, it inspires me more than someone who I don't really know personally. Not to say that those people aren't inspiring.
I think that makes sense because you know where they came before.
Exactly.
Like you don't know
see their
stranger's story. Yeah.
Yeah, so when I see my friends doing the thing, I'm like, I can do it too.
We can all do the thing.
We can all do it.
We can all do the thing. Like if they're doing the thing. Doing the thing. How do you evaluate success on the daily?
Ooh. On the daily?
So do you have daily goals where you're like, you have a to-do list? Or
I try. When you I feel like as an entertainer, your life is just all over the place.
Yeah.
So I measure success on the daily by how I feel at the end of the day.
Yeah. Like if I go to sleep and I'm like, that was good.
Yeah. Because sometimes I don't do anything that day and I still feel good.
Yeah.
So I'm like, great.
Sometimes we need those days.
I needed a break.
Exactly.
So,
how has your perception of yourself changed over time relative to others?
What?
How has your perception of yourself changed over time?
I'm dope. Because I don't know, like now I am just so focused and I would say I think I'm a lot stronger than, I consider myself to be a lot stronger than I used to be. That definitely changed over time. Like I'm like,
that's always good.
Like I'm like, all right, I can do this. I don't need anybody to do this, even though help is always great. But I can do this. I can be successful. I can get everything that I want, whereas I used to not think that.
All these?
No.
Oh. What do you value the most in a friendship?
Respect.
Oh.
Because that goes so many different ways. It goes relationship-wise. It goes, you know, with what I tell you. It goes with respect for yourself or respect for me. So keeping me in check. and me keeping you in check. So I think respect.
I like that. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Teleportation.
That wouldn't that be life? That would be amazing.
I just want to go different places. I'm always late.
She's not lying.
So if I could just teleport there, it would solve a lot of issues.
But then what about the journey process? Like taking a road trip or a plane ride?
You can still have that.
When are you going to date Cam? You don't know Cam from Dormtainment?
Who knows?
Never say never, because you never know. What are your greatest interpersonal or professional challenges or struggles, and how do you overcome them? You always look so happy in your posts. Do you battle with anything that you push past?
Yes, definitely battle with things that I push past. I think I overcome those things with just, one, surrounding myself with a really strong circle, like I mentioned before, because they push me to keep going. Like there are times that I wanted to quit acting, entertainment, or just feel like, oh my God, my life is a mess. Like I don't even know what I'm doing. But then my friends always hold me down. Also, God. And having a vision helps me a lot because I know I'm supposed to be somewhere. Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Sarah likes my answer, guys.
Yes! Now that you're a producer of social media content and not just a consumer, what legal obstacles are you? What I cannot read. What legal obstacles are there?
In any field you do, you're supposed to read and like consistently take in information. And the thing about digital is it changes all the time, like every day. Like Instagram's hot one day and then next thing the algorithm changes and blah, 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 blah. So you always have to read. So, I mean, there are constantly legal issues that come up all the time. One, for example, music. Sometimes I just want to get down.
Right.
Like blocked.
Exactly.
Your videos blocked, your page is taken down.
Demonetized.
Yeah, I learned so much. I read a lot about the digital space. There's a lot to it. So, yeah. Yeah.
Those are all the questions.
Yeah.
Yay! Got to know Tristina a little better today.
Thank you guys for asking the questions, and I appreciate all the time you took to write those and hope that I answered them well enough.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So if you like it, subscribe, and like the video, and comment any other questions you may have, and I'll respond to them below. Okay.
Just like that. That's what she does.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Sarah.